Lewis outside the court this morning. Griselda, good morning to you. Talk to us again. What can we expect today? Further cross-examination, I imagine.
Well, a very good morning to you, Leanne. Well, absolutely, we're expecting the cross-examination of Colonel Skumbi van Rensburg to continue here at the North Gauteng High Court. We heard so much yesterday, really getting the first glimpse of what Oscar Pistorius' house looked like on the morning of February the 14th, when Colonel Skumbi van Rensburg was called from another scene to the house of Oscar Pistorius. I'm going to chat a bit now to a forensic expert from the University of South Africa, Professor Zinn, Rudolph Zinn, who will basically walk us through yesterday's testimony and how important it is for this case moving forward. Prof, thank you very much for joining us this morning. I want to talk a bit about, you were in the South African Police Service for 8 years. The alleged police incompetencies that we're seeing coming through in this case. Shocking?
Shocking, yes indeed. Some allegations already made during the cross-examination of the first few witnesses, but also in the bail application, some shocking things that were revealed in the sense of not wearing the protective clothing that they were supposed to do, and also the safekeeping of the crime scene itself.
A lot of information coming through at the moment. Oscar Pistorius, in his version of events, had also mentioned that he had closed the curtains. It was quite dark inside the house. We're hearing now in Colonel Skumbi van Rensburg's testimony that the curtains were open.
Yes, the photographs clearly shown that both the curtains been drawn fully open. We see also that the fan is standing quite a distance, one of the fans standing quite a distance from where the other one is standing. We saw where the holster of the firearm was found, and also the towels within the bathroom itself, covering the cell phones, asking then questions on when were the cell phones used, were they indeed used, and so on.
I want to talk about also Hilton Botha, the former chief investigator in this case. How does that tie in with now Colonel Skumbi van Rensburg's testimony and versus what Oscar Pistorius has been maintaining?
What's important to understand is that Colonel van Rensburg was the first person at the crime scene. So technically he was responsible for the safekeeping of the crime scene until an investigator had been appointed. Now, it might have been Hilton Botha, we're not quite sure, we will hear that most probably, but now they will test whatever Colonel van Rensburg is testifying about, the condition of the crime scene that he found it in. Is that similar to what Hilton Botha described in the bail application?
I'm afraid that's all we have time for. Professor Rudolph Zinn there. He is one of the forensic experts from the University of South Africa, just giving us some insight into what's expected in this case and what the defense is expected to continue to rely on in this case. Let's go back to you in the studio.